So we can now live our lives. Farewell.
Okay, sorry about that cough. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. We are gonna save our friends. Never have 5 cats. One of them is on top of my doorway right now, and it's clearly somewhere where he shouldn't be. He's not doing anything illegal right now, so I don't need to concern myself with it this very moment. Okay, I hope everybody's day was good. Anyone that's watching this later? I just spent my whole time playing Project High Rise. Jojo. Somebody's ass needs to be kicked. Oh. Yo. Well, cat was taken down. He decides to start scratching the door, and it's not our door, it's the people who are renting to us door. So it is not something that we allow. Ever. Okay, come on, Sid, let's go. Forgive me for saying so, but you look rather fine in the Imperial Black Crimson. Definitely your colors. Ah, but now is not the time for jests. This outfit looks really stupid on me. I prefer my own outfit. Let's review the infiltration plan. Castrum Centri lies just beyond. A short while ago, the Imperial Patrol left to do its rounds. Alpinode and I will create a diversion out there and keep them occupied for as long as we are able. Meanwhile, the 3 of you will enter the stronghold, posting as the patrol returning from duty. Should Alpinode and I prove less distracting than hoped, I will contact you via Link Pearl. Be ready to beat a hasty retreat. Ooh, that rhymed! It's official, Lalafels are for throwing. Wedge will lead the way in the Reaper. Stay close to him. And I hardly need to tell you this, but don't do anything suspicious. Oh, unless you wonder, Ida and Shtola left shortly before you arrived. We had planned that they should linger in the vicinity to cover our retreat in the event that Alpinode and I attracted too much attention, but the approach of an Imperial vehicle forced us to improvise. Don't be too disappointed. They did at least leave a message for you, something along the lines of, "Don't do anything reckless, if memory serves." Wise words. Alright, the Imperial Patrol should be returning any moment now. You'd best be off. Good luck, Magnanimous. May the 12 keep you. Do I still need to be wearing my outfit? Oh, it's okay. The game will enter for me.
You have spirit. That I will allow. Yet you struggle to the benefit of none, least of all, yourself. This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only to understand it, and for that we need your help.
Whenever somebody holds anyone's jaw like that, just makes me think, now kiss.
You wish to be rid of the icons, do you not? You would have saved yourself a great deal of torment had you accepted our aid from the beginning. Tell me everything, and I shall end it quickly. Refuse, and though you beg for death, you shall not have it.
What are you gonna do, slap her to death?
Which will it be? As you wish, my dear Minfilia. Unpleasant though it will be for all concerned, you leave us no choice but to employ more rigorous methods of study. Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridianum.
Yes, milady.
Ooh. New place! That's not as much of a moan as a weird scream. Okay. Let me just salute all of you on work well done. Oh, my apologies. I didn't notice you there, so engrossed was I in my task. You be engrossed too, had the Tribunus commanded you to arrange the prisoners to be transported. What prisoners do I speak of? You mean you haven't heard? Only the infamous Scions of the Seventh Dawn, captured by the Tribunus herself. If you don't believe me, have a look in the storage tower when next you pass that way. Oh, thank you! Yes, just give out the information like that. Okay, if I salute you, will you tell me important things too? That's a fine salute. Part of the maintenance crew from Ostens, are you? Welcome to Castrum Centri, engineer. What? Prisoners? Oh, you heard the rumors then. Yes, they're being held in the storage tower, but I strongly suggest you pay them no mind. You was summoned here to work, not to gap at the Eorzea's defeated heroes. Now show a bit of enthusiasm or I'll have you reported. I'm so enthusiastic about my work, just like the soldier that's just like sitting at the tree. He's working very hard. Greetings, comrade. Forgive me for asking, but you haven't visited the storage tower recently, have you? I only ask because I dropped something in there, and who am I fooling? I've fallen for one of the prisoners, alright? I dare say you know the one I mean. The swarthy blonde? Goodness no, it's the Lalafilling lass I'm smitten with. She's so adorable it hurts. I want to sweep her up into my arms and squeeze her till my arms ache. What do you reckon it would take to convince the Centurion to lend me the key so I can see her? Oh god, he likes Tataru, of all things. Well, Tataru is cute, but she's, you know, bit small for him. Why are you not at your post? You have business. Salute me before opening your mouth. What's this? You need access to the storage tower? What business have you there? Ah! At the Tribune's behest, you say? This is highly irregular, but it will not do to make my lady froth. Take my identification key. Say that it's returned when your errand is concluded. Really? Oh, there's normally no such things being done in here, but... surely you're being honest and not an intruder at all. Security's tight, just as we expected. We're going to need a special key if we want to get past the bulkhead. Ooh. It's a dude. Nice. Would it be okay if I switched back to my normal gear? I think it would be. I'm in full fighting mode. None of those stupid level 1 things. No! Minfilia and the rest, thank goodness they're safe. I am the one you want, leave the others be. If you harm my friends, I swear I shall take my own life, and you shall answer to your mistress. Aww, Fetch likes Tataru too. Tataru, we must do something! We risk letting the entire Castrum know we're here. Yes, look at me at my fine Aegon Slayer gear. You're right, we may not get a better chance. This is the 3rd squadron, what is it? A Reaper? Seized? When? And this came to light only now? The culprits will have left a trail. Take as many men as you need and scour the area. I want that Reaper found. Now's our chance. Could that be the Reaper that you're looking for? What the? Strike my last! Eliminate the intruders! To be fair, I was recognizable from just giving me a little look-see. There's no way that... I mean, they knew that I was the Icon Slayer, so surely they could recognize me. Oh, I could just unshackle you, okay. Or not. Don't Don't worry, though, I didn't actually come in with a disguise, so it's fine. Very obviously, we're okay with Tataru being still shackled. Because we can't even unshackle her. No, don't interrupt it. I'm having such a great time trying to unshackle Urianger. Don't interrupt me. Oh, and we also believe that Minfilia is absolutely useless as well. Because we're like, fuck unshackling her. Take him at whatever cost. I don't know why, but that just sounds so pervy. Surely you all should pay attention to me at some point. No? Just a cat whining for attention, ignore that. Whimper, magnanimous, I was so scared. Oh. It was foolish of you to come here. You might have been killed. But thank you. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not arrived when you did. I say, did you not see Tancred anywhere? I'm beginning to fear for the fellow. To linger here shall yield us no answer. Let us away, ere the window to our liberty closes shut. Let us away. What did you say? Escaped? Then recapture them. Fail and I shall have your head. And what have we here? The Tribunus herself, just as you said. You haven't the eye of an Ahriman, Ida. Oh, she's kind of hard to miss in this showy armor of hers. Accursed scions, how did you slip our defenses? With unexpected ease, if truth be told. There is chanced to be a commotion outside the Castrum walls, which allowed us to avail ourselves of the comforts of your vehicle. Ishtal is just being polite. There was one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever stowed away in. It's no wonder it's called the Phantom Train. No passenger would be seen dead on it. So you scuttled in the midst of the fray. Like the vermin you are. I shall be sure to have words with our rat catcher. Such negligence is unforgivable. This is far from your most pressing concern. First you must answer for your own wrongdoing, Livia San Junius. Was you who led the raid on the Walking Sands? You who butchered unarmed men and women for the crime of being unworthy of capture. You killed our friends. We'll never forgive you. Nor shall we suffer you to plague Eorzea a day longer. Betake you to your guard. More intruders! Protect the Tribunus! Confound it! Ira with me. After them! His Excellency. In the hangar, my lady, in discussion with our guest. Alert him at once. Yes, my lady. No, 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 no! Now, if only if cutscenes would voice themselves, that would be awesome. There they are! Fan out and surround them. Must protect Tataru. Figs, I'm going in. See everyone to safety. He really likes her. No, witch, don't do it. Oh no, Magnanimous, hold him off. I'll look after Minfilia and Tataru. Battle musics! The bestest! All of you over here, please. And nobody raises the dead. I'm watching you. Okay, I will find the shield generator, but give me a second first. Ah, that would be it. Always follow the enemies. If you see one, or if you don't see one, you went the wrong way. Ah! I need to find the shield again. I don't know why, but when the first time I did this, like good 4 years ago, I had a lot of trouble with it. I was just an itsy-bitsy healer and not very good at the game. But I also think that I always found this part to be fairly boring. I don't like the Empire dealings in general, it's just really hard to become invested in it. Okay, another one. Somewhere. If these people were just hiding, I would never find them. Yay! Being beaten now. Doesn't look like it. Good. Sidestep all the AoEs. Hooray! I hope that Wedge is okay. I mean, we have the majority of everybody now.
Take the leader, kill the rest. What the?
Magic kitty with bullshit powers.
The Astola!
It's funny how the game uses the powers whichever it's suited at which point. That is only available to astrologians. And you do get some segments where you play as her later on. And she only has like 4 abilities and it's all white mage ones.
Pray, forgive us our delay.
Papalymo, Minfilia.
You're alive!
Yeah.
What took you so long?
Yay, a good old Papalymo.
Well, it's nice to see you too.
The reunion must wait.
Right, first things first.
Yes, let's get back to being heavily outnumbered.
You ditched your Magitech armor. Fool of a Lalafell!
This is legitimately the first time I hear Biggs voiced.
Well, excuse me. She's all yours if you think you can do any better.
But there's no one in there.
Welcome to my personal favorite.
Can you hear me?
Live Magitech armor.
I need you to count to 5, then jump. Understood?
It's not as bad as my previous helmets. This one's quite pretty in comparison.
2,
3,
4.
That must have looked so confusing to the Empire. Just start going 1, 2, 3, 4, jump.
I know not which is more pitiful, the charlatans who rule Eorzea, or the masses that clamor for their implausible panaceas. I see that which they cannot. This realm founders for want of a ruler with true power. The power to cast down icons. If you continue to deny this truth, it is the people who will suffer. Embrace reason.
What in the seven hells?
A pew-pew! That!
No. It's here.
And there and everywhere?
12 preserve us. They finished it. Ultima weapon.
Also, it's really confusing for me story-wise. If you get like to the end of the story, you know that Empire is trying to preserve the balance between good and evil, and that kind of requires chaos from the looks of it. And La Habrea isn't the like summon primals to cause chaos. Why would Empire wipe primals? Even though that sort of achieves peace and goes against the light and dark balance, and your planet explodes! I'm not...
So it has a name.
Maybe they haven't thought this far at this point.
Of ancient Alag, excavated from its resting place deep beneath Alamigo. The Alagans used it to crush primal and foe alike. And now the Garleans mean to do the same.
I mean, maybe the Garleans were trying to be the chaos themselves.
Damn you, Gaius! Look! There! Beside the Black Wolf! An Ascian! An Overlord, no less. His garb attests to that.
La Habrea. It could only be him.
For that is the only one that I personally know.
Thancred!
Well, at least La Habrea has a good choice in flesh.
He was La Habrea? No. No, this cannot be.
We have to go now! Hang on!
I thought that that was already what you were doing. Going, that is. I like to laugh at explosions. It is my favorite pastime.
All that time, the enemy was beside me, and I never even suspected. And to think that it was I who suggested that Thancred investigate the Ascians. How could I have been so blind?
Maybe it was alright for a while.
No wonder the enemy knew our every move, and where to find us. Confound it all!
It's gonna be okay, Alphinaud Cookie.
No, this is not the time for self-doubt. The Alliance leaders staked their hopes on the Scions, but now they believe us all dead or missing.
Well, time to convince them that we're not.
When they learn of the Empire's new weapon, we cannot be certain what they will do.
Panic, most likely.
We must go and offer them what assurances we can that defeat is not inevitable.
You will not die! Why are you telling me this? Oh, no reason.
The situation may have taken an ill turn,
Forgive me if I seem brusque.
but the battle is far from over. And so long as we stand together, there shall ever be hope of victory.
Sorry to press, but we need it urgently.
The people of Eorzea falter for want of such hope. Let us provide
I
it.
am in your debt,
Let us
my
bear
friend.
to them the tidings that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are returned. Matters are coming to a head. I hope we can count on you.
My regards to grandfather. I am ready. Let us pay a visit to the Council of the Alliance leadership.
Do we tell them about the weapon? Hal's take the Black Wolf and his new toy. Rally all available forces. I want them ready to move upon my word. And relay to Slafislin the order to sail. That is all. The maelstrom stands ready. What of the flames? Ready as we would like to be, I need only to give the word to Royale. Spelling! Words! Difficult. Has there been no word from Ishgard? Nope, the dragons have got their tongues. Silent to the last. I was unwise to hope for better. What would stir the Archbishop to open his holy mouth if not this? And he claims the furry for his god. This bad comedy. The Holy See has made its choice. We will proceed without its cooperation. That dress is so incredibly cute. Does make her look a little bit like a pumpkin, though. I believe we're all acquainted with the terms of the Black Wolf's ultimatum. We must agree upon a course of action, not less than the fate of Eorzea hangs upon the decision of this council. One Belzar claims to wield the power to smite primals. Should we yield to him, he pledges to rid the realm of its false gods. Yet offer resistance, and he swears that we shall share the primal's fate. Pardon me my bluntness, but I like not these choices. This is too great a decision for any one of our nations to make alone. Chocolate! Choose we surrender or resistance, we must answer as one, for if but one surrenders, the rest shall surely fall. Let us pray for the wisdom to do right by all of our peoples. I hate getting out and just seeing girl spam. Tancred's plight troubles us all, yet we cannot allow anything to come between us and our goal. So long as the ultimate weapon exists, Eorzea will know no peace. Let us go to the Alliance leaders, Magnanimous, and help them to make the right decision. The right decision is our decision. Grim tidings, Magnanimous. It seems that the word of the ultimate weapon's existence has already reached the Alliance leaders, in the form of an ultimatum. They have gathered in the fragrant chamber and are deliberating their answer even as we speak. Belly-geared as they are, I fear they may elect to lay down their arms in the belief that surrender will spare their people untold suffering. Yet nothing could be further from the truth. That which the Black Wolf offers will doom Eorzea, not deliver it, and the leaders must be made aware of this. Let us hurry to them! I'm pretty sure that they're pretty aware. Could I, like, leave this place, please? I don't know if there's any place where a loading screen does not make sense, it's here. Because the landing is already on a separate floor. I mean, that door could just work. I need an etherite. Or alternatively, I can just go there by footsies. I must be allowed into this very important meeting. The Council of the Alliance Leaders is presently in progress in the Fragrant Chamber. I must ask you to step away from the doors, madam. I'm sorry? You're here on the behalf of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. 1,000 pardons, my lady.
We keep treading the same ground.
To be fair, he didn't even ask me for proof. What if I wasn't? It's like security is so lax everywhere.
Van Belsar's demands are clear.
Alas, our minds are not.
I've never been one to shy from a fight, but if this weapon of theirs can do all they claim...
And they will eat me for breakfast!
Since the calamity, and our people have scarce begun to rebuild their lives. Can we now, in good conscience, call upon them to risk what little they have left? I would spare them the pain of further conflict.
Quitter!
Conflict, I say, though that would imply forces set in opposition. If the combined might of 3 primals could not stay Garlemald's new terror, what meaningful resistance can we offer? We who struggle to quell the foes who rise up within our own borders.
You only need one warrior of light. Every fight's gonna just be won by me.
Long have we fought the primals, but to what end? We strike them down at no small cost, only for them to rise again and again.
But it looks pretty and seats many
people.
people.
To play this profitless game for the rest of days? I, for one, grow tired of it. Mistake me not. I do not propose to trade one tyranny for another. I love liberty. But conciliation need not mean oppression.
By the 12, though neither of you cried surrender, your every word betokened it.
Like, see, they can just like hold giant turtle statues in the middle where nobody can reach.
Not that I deny there is truth in what you say, nor can I rightly claim that Ul'dah is ready to fight. Refugees flood our gates, and beastmen swarm our land, while the great and the good do nothing. My flames struggle to bear the burden. I put on a grand show at the Remembrance Service, made all manner of lofty promises. I've made good on not a bloody one.
Do not blame yourself, Raubahn. You said only that which the people needed to hear. All present have done the same.
Aww.
Our citizens had become lost to hope. If our words serve to kindle it in them anew, better we speak than remain silent. Our enemy condemns us for failing our people. Yet what does he care for their well-being? While we labored to rebuild their lives, the Black Wolf built instruments of murder with which to end them.
But it's true. Nobody can reach them, so nobody can knock them over, right?
Her Majesty speaks true. For all our failings, the people's well-being has ever been our foremost priority.
I have to question though, how are their chairs practical as well, because it looks like it's too tall even for the tallest races there. Do any of them even reach the floor?
While none among us ever doubted that the Empire would one day resume its war, we scarcely had means enough to solve the problems of the present.
I mean, the Lalafell even has her legs on her with the seating part of the chair. And she's the one whose room it is.
Aye, which is why we look to others to safeguard our future. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Alas, they are gone. And the Black Wolf is at our door.
Admiral! I fear you are mistaken.
We're alive! Yeah, all of them are like children.
And 7 hells! Master Garland?
Hello!
And you, dear friend.
Yay, I'm a dear friend, Mies.
By Ralga, you're alive. All of you.
As we approached, I would swear I heard talk of surrender. But I know that cannot be. It is not the Eorzean way.
We die fighting like fools.
Hear me, my friends. Accepting the Garleans' offer to vanquish the Primals would be folly. Folly, I say. For might is not the answer to the Primal threat. Indeed, the more the Empire exerts its strength, the worse matters will become.
Address.
Primals enter this world when mortals call upon them, and mortals are wont to appeal to a higher power when they are desperate.
Outside of streaming, I literally have no purpose for these dresses, so...
Nothing is more certain to breed desperation in the beast tribes than the Garleans' proposed solution.
The true answer lies in a lasting peace.
Oh!
The Garleans only know war and conquest.
Well,
if
that's...
fall into their hands, there will be such suffering as none can imagine.
That's my glamour, and the rest of it is my warrior's outfit. A stupid guy is still guarding the breastplate, so I can't have a complete outfit. So I'm wearing that helmet with like a half-naked chest.
We are not blind to the many challenges that each of your nations face. Yet you must not give in.
Aye. Remember 5 years ago when you wagered all for the sake of the realm? Remember what you fought for, what you were willing to die for.
And then go and die for it.
The memories rekindled the fire in your heart, for Eorzea has need of it again.
Come what may, we Scions will never give up the fight. And so I bid you stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm.
For the future!
A great man once said that a shrewd merchant grasps not for the quick profit, but invests in the future. Wise words, eh, Ralban?
Sid,
Everyone's so happy to see Sid.
And shame me in equal measure. How could I contemplate surrender? I know full well that all we have, we owe to the sacrifices of those who went before us. Yet the seeming hopelessness of our plight robbed me of my insight. We Gridanians have no love for war, yet we have still less for those who would threaten our homeland. Ever have we fought to protect those things we hold dear, and this shall never change.
I feel like as Gridanian leader, she's the most useless leader.
To war. We will fight the Empire. For the sake of the realm, and all who abide here.
But she just normally like sits in her chambers and does exactly nothing. I've gone mad!
At long last, I hear words worthy of a founder of the Alliance. Realm on! Are we to be outdone?
I lost one homeland. The thought of losing another had blunted my resolve. But no man knows better than I that if you want aught, you'd best be ready to die for it.
Roban's Alamigo, and Alamigo has been taken over by the Empire. One of the expansions already deals with freeing it.
With great danger comes the chance for great glory and great profit. We Uldans who have turned sand into gold know this well. How many times have we fallen into the pit of despair, only to have you pluck us out? I've fair lost count.
He has also adapted quite well to call himself an Uldan.
Reckless, the lot of you, like bloody pirates. Well, I won't waste my breath trying to talk you round, on account of being a pirate myself. And the pirate who shrinks from a challenge is no pirate at all. Those who would pick a quarrel with us must choose. Back down, or go down with all hands. Let the Garleans come. The united strength of Limsa Lominsa will be waiting for them.
If our realm is to be free of this pall of darkness, let it be by our own hands.
For Eorzea!
Surely they could have burned it in the fire and not on the plate.
How the weapon may be brought to bear against us.
The Maelstrom will secure strategic points along the coastline.
In the meantime, the flames will deploy at...
Be at ease, my friends. You have banished our doubts. Leave the military matters to us, and retire to the waking sands. We will send word anon.
It's quite funny to think that she's a full adult. So it's also quite worrying that not a single of the Alliance leaders seem to have offspring to leave the thing to. Oh, cool. Also, my guildmate has waved at me. So I thought it was appropriate to say hello. Ooh. So many quests that I can't complete. I am so prepared for this quest to be like, you need to be level 49, that once I hit level 50 and I have a lot of quests in a row that don't require that, it will be so weird for me. Ooh, another cutscene!
I cannot well express my relief to think that the Alliance came so close to surrender.
What silly assholes!
But the fire in their hearts has been rekindled, and they will fight to the last.
This warmth inside, Did you feel it too, Grandfather? I would know something. Was that your power at work earlier?
Nothing of the sort. The leaders of Eorzea had lost their way. I merely helped them to find it again.
I used the power of words and mouth flaps.
Oh, hello. Yes, our party returned just a moment ago. How close are you? It's all right, Sid.
It's okay to let me open the door.
Next move. Pray continue liaising with your respective nations. Sid, would you be our man in Ul'dah?
I'll be whatever and wherever you need me to be.
I can be a sofa and a great armchair and maybe some furniture.
We haven't a moment to waste. All right, let's do this.
Thancred's fate weighs heavy on my mind. I cannot bear to think of him in thrall to an Ascian. Mayhap you know this already, but the Ascians are immortal beings without physical form. Since time immemorial, they have fanned the flames of chaos from the shadows. That they might work unseen, the Ascians entrap and possess mortal men by means of malign artifacts known as crystals of darkness. One such crystal may yet be the key to saving Thancred.
This is a crystal of darkness.
It's so pretty.
Pickup. Created using data obtained from anomalous crystals found across Eorzea.
It comes to us courtesy of the students of Baldessian, our distant allies.
They wanted to give us a replica of a thing so, like, we can look at it.
Even for an Archon, Thancred's talents are exceptional. We all had complete confidence in him. It was for this reason that none among us foresaw the danger in sending him to investigate the Ascians alone.
Thancred had been striving to fill the void left by Louisoix. Yet, it was plain that he was overtaxing himself.
That's why we're gonna change this by going back into the past and sending him with someone else.
Yeah, he would volunteer for everything and work till he was dizzy.
And the toll taken by his exertions made him vulnerable to Ascian influence.
The crystal that binds Thancred must be somewhere on his person. If we could but destroy it, his Ascian possessor would be compelled to relinquish control over him. You have proven the stoutest of allies, standing with us through thick and thin.
Yay!
Yet the most perilous struggle is still to come. For the sake of the realm and Thancred, I ask that you lend us your strength once more.
I'm pretty sure I'm employed for life by you.
Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. As I am sure you are aware, the realm was saved from certain doom 5 years ago by heroes known as the Warriors of Light. What you may not be aware of is that your many feats in service to the Scions have prompted folk to make certain comparisons. I must confess, you do remind me of them. Yet remember this, however glorious the past, it is the hero's lot to be judged on the deeds of the present. A new darkness threatens the realm, and the people cry out for a savior.
My cat just vomited into a corner and ran away. I'm gonna clean that a bit later.
I believe that you are she, a warrior of light, here in the present, guided by the crystal's will. Come, my friends, let us fight to safeguard the future of our beloved Eorzea.
I just noticed that I'm the tallest in the room by far. Ah, this feels weird. Oh. Oh. Have a look-see. What did I say? What did I say? I mentioned level 49 and it's as if I knew, because I probably did. I probably remember this happening before. We have not done Sunken Temple of Quarn, and while we're queuing for it, I'm gonna just clean up the vomit. Genuine advice, if you're grossed out by gross things, do not have live creatures, ever. Any live creatures, starting from cats, dogs, children, all of them tend to do something rather gross at one point or another. Okay. What else could we do for that? Oh yeah, I remember. The rest of our killing log! That's what. Okay, let's start with Outer Eorzea. Because it will take us a while to do this whole log. And hopefully with visiting Temple of Quarn, doing the log, we'll have enough to hit level 47, then we can do Aurum Vale. Which is once again something to show. Agamora Mines, you say, that way. The only time this is gonna start happening again is when we hit Heavensward, and then we're just gonna be doing side quests, a lot of side quests. Because for one thing, we will want to have flying in areas, and flying kinda requires you to do said side quests. Anything that we can avoid, we should. They're kind of deep in the mine. From what I remember. Hope no cats vomiting again. If I remember correctly, it was in one of the... yeah. There we go. Found them. This is also by far the last time that we're even doing the hunting log, because this is the last 10 levels that has it. Let me try and dump his aggro by running away. Unless I need to, I don't actually fancy battling anything. That was such a weird game lag. It also doesn't help that it's bloody 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5, despite it also being a multi-enemy kill thing. By the time that we're back, that thing will be respawned. Yay! It's the temple of the Quarns. You see, a lot of Final Fantasy's dungeons get a hard mode, which is hard mode. It's more like it's 10 levels higher mode. And a lot of these hard modes end up being part of the story. So you kinda end up having to do it. And also, fucking hell, our healer has quit. That's always fun. Normally when this happens, I plead with somebody comes in and helps. It's okay though, we got a healer now. Okay, that gemmy thing, like, thing that looks like fire on the left and thing that looks like a strawberry on the right. That's important to remember. And also quite horribly unfortunate that oftentimes people will see a dungeon that they don't like and they will just go, no, I'm out of here, and they would quit. And most often the ones that are gonna do that will be support. Let me just pick up this helmet. Still having like 3000 XP per kill, so that's pretty not bad. and I am not allowing my 3000 XP to escape me. I'm here to like have this dungeon on record as done, but at the same time I'm here for XP. Even though it doesn't make any sense for me to be here for XP, I'm still here for XP. And that head escapes, but if you kill it fast enough, then instead of escaping, it will drop you a treasure chest. It means that we have really good deeds. The deeds in my team are like really awesome and know what to focus. Including the bloody healer. That's the boss. The boss requires you to cleanse yourself on these tiles. It's quite an interesting boss. People often die to it. You see those little bees I was killing before? If you don't kill them in time, they do a lot of damage with one like self-destruction hit, like 80% of your life. And this boss summons them on top of doing these things. Where he will apply a dot on you, and if you do not cleanse it, you die. That was the dot. I have Doom. I no longer have Doom. One of the DPS still has Doom. One of the DPS still has Doom. One of the DPS still has Doom. That DPS no longer has Doom. And them bees were not killed in time. Unfortunately, that means that I can't actually say how much XP would the boss have been, but I imagine it would be like 10,000. I don't think it would have been a lot, so I'm not that pissed, but normally when this happens, when you do really need that XP, and it is the dungeon at your level, you're like, what have you done? What have you done and how dare you? To kill this one on the mark. Hey, Tori-chama! Come on. Come on. Come here. Our ninja's a moron, but he is gone now. He ran off! Thank goodness. Okay, this is where you bloody kill it. Not somewhere like completely different. You kill them all on a separate platform. That XP feels so good. So I'm all like, oh come on, 3 more thousand! Someone on the novice chat is complaining about the architecture of some areas by going spiral stairs or time wasters and things like that, and it's like, that's the most interesting complaint that I've ever seen. Mostly because you would be like, oh no, daily zones are time wasters. Could you not, like, try to log in into your old email and just try different combinations of that? Yeah, normally you would be like, oh no, the daily zone grind. Oh no, the tombstone grind. That's a grind. But these people are like, stairs are legitimately wasting my time. The stairs! Yeah, the stairs. Okay, kill the soul stone, then attack the guardian. This is how normally it goes. For some reason are hitting me really hard. I bet that he's saying LB next time to the bloody ninja that apparently cannot read, for he did not read let us kill the things on the platforms, so that's not gonna be very useful, unless of course you want tank LB, because I absolutely understand the LB next time part, but not gonna kill the boss. I just love how the other guy is just so pissed. I think I log in with my email, I think. No, I don't remember. Normally you can run past them, I'm just grabbing them because I like XP. Yeah, 16,000 for that boss, I was right. The first one would have been like 10,000. Not that much more than the enemies in here. But I mean, surely you could try to log in into the email itself, not into the account. And then when you figure out what your email was to log into, then you could try the account again. Kill that in the red spot. There's some side rooms. Don't want to skip them. Good. Relatively. My next story quest is level 49. So I am doing the dungeons that I haven't done yet. That's like the last big jump in levels that I remember, like, so vividly. Oh yeah, that happens in a lot of spaces. I actually managed to get myself locked out of my own Steam account like that a few times. And that wasn't very nice. You could always start a new account. I mean, this isn't a new account, but this is a new character. You could always recreate yourself perfectly, then boost yourself to like level 60. And then clear all the quests some other time. Okay, Flame was... yeah, good job. It wasn't the helmet. The other one was not the helmet. It was the fruit of knowledge. Oh well, more XP for me. Ah! Arr. Is it the guy that never spoke that just spoke? No? Ragnarok. I moved there to be with Wildstar refugees. There's at least 27 something of us now. Yes. There were a lot of quality of life updates, but also trying to think now. Yeah, the skills got redone, and how skills play got redone in Stormblood, so happened quite a bit of changes. I admire people's will in killing those mithril verges, but they might as well just kill this boss thingy. I mean, yeah, they hurt, but don't hurt that much. They only pulsate every so often. Oh hey, Crackle Collapse! How to put this way? I would recommend it over a lot of other MMOs. Hey, King Magog. Mad Dog. Whichever. I'm good. Thank you. No! Never got to see the side rooms because they confused what to put and where. Which is a bit annoying. Oh, whoopsie. I totally didn't do that. Ignore me, things! I'm just gonna head for the exit. But yeah, if you look at the games that are currently on the market... Oh, fuck's sake. I am getting myself killed for a while. The only really decent ones are... Yes, I would most definitely recommend it over MapleStory. The only decent ones, if you look at it, are like Elder Scrolls Online, Guild Wars 2, and World of Warcraft, and Final Fantasy XIV. And all of them have their own pluses and minuses. How did I manage to get myself into this mess? Alright, I wanted to look at the other rooms. That has been a big mistake. Okay, one of this is nearly dead. And it's bloody 3000 XP, so there's that. 5000. Yeah, and all my mentioned games will have their own pluses and minuses. Maple Story 2 has a lot of minuses right now, more than any of these mentioned games. Such as the RNG and endgame gear. Oh, hello! Thank you, I was looking for you. Well, I killed one of them, and that was enough. I will look at those rooms some other time. This is probably not the last time that I end up in Temple of Quarn on this character. We will be doing leveling roulettes at some point when we run out of XP and we're feeling extremely desperate. Oh god, we're 300 away from level 47. And at level 47, we'll have another dungeon. I'll have Aurum Vale, it's the favorite one of everybody! And totally not the one that everybody absolutely despises. Just in case you haven't realized. Meow. Every healer and tank you ever land with in Aurum Vale quits. I expect high level off, or for fuck's sake, it's this place. Oh my, it's the whale. That is another store mount and I kinda want it. Ah, it's the whale again! And we're level 47. I wanna go here, quite specifically. It's the whale again! I will just wait for the last one that, like, we just killed to respawn. Because it will eventually. Do we need 5 of... No, 3 and 2, thank goodness. For otherwise this bit is really annoying. I think we're gonna hit level 48 easily, but at level 48 I will be like... Duh. Out of things to see, what do we do now? Yeah, Final Fantasy you play mostly for savage raids or for the story. That is what it's really good at. It has competent of everything else, but it very much repeats its own cycle of content. So every single time you kind of know what's coming. So you can get bored, but it is very quality MMO. Just go and buy it again! Start a new character, be a newbie again. My thing respawned. My thing! Where to now? North Shroud? Yeah, I think that Savage Raid's like the best raiding experience you can get right now. I most definitely preferred Heavensward's raid over Stormblood's raids. But really, the raiding MMO choice that you have is World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy XIV. And I think we beat World of Warcraft by a bit. Where's Proud Creek? And before a World of Warcraft person will run in and go, "You didn't just say that," and I will be like, "Yes, I did." Then we'll fight. Okay, so we're looking for dog-like creatures over there. Or literally anything with a coin above their head. Thankfully, we can still just run past these, but it also means that we're not at the right... there we go. Found it! Come alone, please. Don't really want the guy that's standing next to you. I'm just... I'm just gonna kill you alone. Yeah, you didn't just say that my MMO is better than your MMO? Raiding in Final Fantasy, the serious raiding happens in 8 men. And in 8 men, you enter a raid turn, and it's like a little room with a boss in it. And on Savage difficulty, those are really difficult. And you have multiple rooms to do a turn. So, they will release a turn every 6 months. And that will be like 4 or 5 separate boss rooms that you have to do one at a time. Well, he was a bit overfed and bleached. And we also put a crown on his head. But he really wants that cabbage. I want that doggo to respawn. I don't want to have to run through enemies to find more doggos. You can see there's like a doggo like right over there. That would mean passing this Ixali, and I don't really want to do that. It's like extra complication of fighting something that I'm can't be arsed fighting, really. I'm not really too tired to fight it, I just really can't be arsed. It can go and fight itself. Oh! I wanna fight me! I got that one off a promotion. It was like a magazine promotion where you had to buy magazines for 3 months and then they gave you codes for like a maid outfit and a chocobo. But you can get very similar one from getting 3,000 commendations. It's just that you need to get 3,000 commendations. Why did it resist provoke? Let me provoke you. really a limit. I mean, you can engage the same fight as much as you want, but essentially it's a separate boss battle arena with like 12 of them releasing over the course of an expansion. I will need one more dogo, but I can get that after Aurum Vale. It was different promotions. It was like buying water in Japan. But UK got buying magazines. And some parts of Europe got nothing, so they got really upset. But at the same time, there was a promotion in America in which buying like Mountain Dew got you a Goku's Cloud, and everybody got really upset because it was only a promotion in America. And everybody was like, I want the Goku's Cloud! Pull carefully, it's kinda tricky. No, actually I missed that one. Come here, Froggo. I took a break for like most of Stormblood. The last thing I remember is Eureka came out. I had no time to raid. I was really pissed at Eureka. So I just quit the game. I lost my house and everything. Not my real life house, my in-game house. There's a big difference. Your fairy just pulled and I honestly don't like that. One thing that I do not like is that my healer is a scholar. You're not known for awesome heals. And I think that my washing machine is trying to take this apartment into space. So if you can hear that sound, that sounds like you're in front of a engine going, that would be my washing machine in the kitchen. Okay, despite pulling more mushrooms than we wanted, we're still live. And this is part of the reason why people don't like your Aurum Vale. It is way too easy to pull extra things. Like right now, I'm a bit worried about things over there. And with good reason, I see. Oh yeah, most definitely with good reason. Yep! That would be that 1,000,001 things that you can pull in Aurum Vale. They actually got one of them down, which is good. The rest of them died. There we go, I have a full explanation of what happened there. I tried pulling just a Frogo, got knocked into 2 flowers. That's okay, I thought. Then 3 flying things got pulled. Oh no, we love this place. It's the bestest. Everybody loves Aurum Vale. Be aware of flying things to your left. So healer pulled an extra flying thing, but it's okay because the flowers are now gone. And they do give us quite a bit of XP. That's always very welcome. No, I didn't have a GameCube. Actually, I never had consoles. Not a PSP, don't know if that counts. Later in life, I've emulated such iconic games like Silent Hill and stuff, and I've learned that I honestly really hate controllers. So I have a controller that kind of works for me, but I'm not much into consoles. Unless I have to. Like something is incredibly good that I absolutely must play. And then I will just curse its control scheme. To do that recently because for the most part I was just playing Project High Rise for myself. I'm currently unemployed, so I have a lot of time, so I'm really enjoying it. So my family has a huge problem with that, despite the fact that I'm living with my husband and not my family, so it shouldn't be any of their deal, but any of their business. But my family is a pretty proud one. Stacks of what? This K. Okay, do not let yourself die is quite a peculiar advice. Like, healer, don't let yourself die! Ooh. There's a lot of Final Fantasy games I haven't played and should. I dabbled in a few casually. I did quite a bit of World of Final Fantasy. Mostly because it looked so cute! Okay, I do have my healer with me. Well, my mother made statements where I'm gonna be traveling back to the country in February that made me believe that maybe I should get a safe, because I think that she's gonna take my passport away. They do not approve of my cats. They do not approve of my husband. They do not approve that I live in a different country. And they most definitely do not approve of the fact that currently I do not have a job. So like, hey, everything that I could have done wrong to them, I ticked every box. That was quite a preemptive limit break. That's okay, I guess. This is why I highly dislike scholars. Their healing power on low levels is very limited. Most of the power is shielding, but that does not really help in places like the Aurum Vale. They also get their removal of things very, very late. Well, I kinda enjoyed it, but then I got bored. But that happens with a lot of games. Yeah, I would return to it. Fruit healer, take it! Normally I would be so pissed, but as I currently have quite a lot of time, I am not so pissed. Welcome, healer, to why everybody hates Aurum Vale. I hope you understand now. Put some ethers on my back. Though to be fair, this is a very shitty place to be as a healer. But he will not like the last boss. The last boss is so much worse than this. I am just checking a few things. I have my stream thing open so that I can check in case something goes wrong. And I'm trying to check my Twitch now. But every time when you try, the ad plays. Okay, we're fine. It was frozen over. But we are fine. Good. I am now trying to help them as much as possible by clicking all the buttons that I ever had. And our black mage is also mana shifting the healer. This is like a full-on healer support party. Come on, healer, you can stay alive. You can do it. This is so intense because I'm mostly really worrying about them. I wiped myself early so that they can worry about me a bit less. Okay, we may actually be able to do this. So here goes my last potion. Yeah, the last boss is essentially this, but harder, so I don't know how well the healer will handle it. I'm gonna guess not very well. I can see the black mage casting physic on themselves. Is that even possible? A furious ether band lets out a cheer. I think everybody needs one right now. Eh, not from my class. That looks good for a healer. You want it? Yeah! I really want it. Let's see. Yeah, they're partly wearing gear that's worse than me, and they have a job that's worse than me. Well, yeah, that's... I mean, I'm okay with my life. They're not so much. They're quite high achievers. I messed up my combo, but it's okay. Started with the 3. You never start with the 3. That's the end of it. You actually get better XP if you let the things hatch. But most people will not want to, because most people just wanna get through their dungeon. Not so much die trying. Come on, bigger health pool, thanks. I'm dividing this room into 2. It's possible to absolutely grab absolutely everything at one go, but I wouldn't recommend it if you fancy being alive. I mean, some don't, but still. The explaining the next boss will be very interesting with them, because it's essentially do not get whacked. Whatever you do, do not get whacked. Do not die. Whatever you do, do not die. I do not do DPS classes as much. I do healers and tanks on my main. I have also Black Mage and Summoner. I'm maybe gonna do a Red Mage. There's also a Blue Mage now, but Blue Mage is like solo content only. Well, we killed one of them. We have officially killed one of them. Oof. Welcome to Aurum Vale. And why everybody hates it. It's actually not that bad if you have experienced people that are well geared. Both mine and healer's rings are atrocious. I don't know why he keeps on trying to sleep then. It won't help to try and sleep them. You should just AoE them. They shouldn't be sleepy cookies, they should be very dead cookies. Good. Net cookies they are. Let's get protect. Let's get protected! Let's use them condoms. No. The ones that you killed stay dead. But the rest stay alive. That's how clearing dungeons works. Hit him really hard. Yes, healer hit him very hard. I don't think that he gets it. I admire the courage of one mentor in here that looked at 3 leaves that can't do shit and didn't shit themselves when they entered Aurum Vale. I don't know if I had that kind of patience if I was on my main right now. Also, that is always very fun. Nobody knows I'm not new. I could just be like, oh, sorry guys, I didn't know about this. I did a bad. And nobody would question. Everybody would be like, it's okay, new person, while when you're like wearing that mentor's crown. And you do a bad. Which I do on my main. You're just like, nobody saw that. Moving on. Yeah, I like that conversation. My pet died. And me too. Oh god damn it. Do you have any friends? Most of my friends have always been internet friends. For my real life friends, were never interested in video games. Ah, good, he changed his mind. Or I would have not ran away in time over there. I mean, my husband would play with me, but that's not 4 players. No. My current gear is a bit better. Not pulling the whole room, just in case we derp. The whole room may come to me, like right now. Like that. Okay, that didn't go as badly as it could have. I ended up home ganking, and you cannot move when you home gang. You cannot die when you home gang. You can fall down to 1 health. You can't move either. I don't even know my neighbors. And this grand age of technology, no, everybody ignores each other. Like one of the longest. Oh, that would be a lie. Either way, we're approaching 30 minutes of being in here, which means that the dungeon's taking way too long. My longest dungeon took the full amount of time, and we didn't complete it. And it was in Heavensward. And it wasn't a hard dungeon. My DPS were just got off. Kept on failing mechanics, blaming each other. But even just the ads, they were going so slow. All the ads here are done. Oh, hey, look, guys, more ads. We're kind of close to the boss room, which I'm not looking forward to, honestly. Mostly because our healer did not do very well. Our healer did not do very well. The first boss. The next boss is harder than it. I can't really say that I'm hating the healer, it's just they're new. And they're doing what new healers do. Just fail a lot. And that normally is okay, but this is a fairly bad dungeon to be a new healer in. Which is why everybody loves Aurum Vale! Ah! I missed some. Yeah! It's the last boss of Aurum Vale, which everybody loves. It's like everybody's favorite. I've leveled like at the end of Realm Reborn, but it used to be the strategy to just go in, clear the first room of the dungeon, and then go out. Mostly because the first room had just so many enemies. And most of your XP at the moment is coming from just enemy XP. So it was actually quite a lot faster to just go in and kill the first room and then go out. That's not the very proper way of playing a game. What about my challenge log? That is a bit far. Won't give me a full level. That was still pretty close. Then we have our hunting targets to kill still. And then I'll probably resort to a leveling roulette. We still got Halatali to do, but it's so beneath us by now. I hope that these people can DPS. But we need it. This isn't the moment it's just a game of how long will it take for my healer to run out of things. It's a lot easier on a white mage because he can't just do an AoE regen. Oh, my own health is just so terrifying. I'm just like looking at it, and when it goes to like half health, I go, oh, come on, healer. Come on, surely you can do it. I'm okay, I'm just looking at all the DPSs. And there are healer. And the dude still has some mana. It's preferable to having no mana. Obviously. Has cured himself. Oof. We did it! They did the friggin' first boss a lot worse than this. We accommodate the dude that put up with us. And yeah, I can do my hunting log and then I will be the next level. And two of them accommodated me. Oh, that's so nice. I would actually play an RPG without either. I know that sounds really odd. I don't like that much dealing with like crafting a specific armor sets for like specific things. There was something about Monster Hunter that really did not attract me, and I'm trying to figure out what it was. Dark Souls, on the other hand, I can't stand. I just hate its clunky controls, and I'm pretty bad at it. I think that most RPGs right now have less stats. In general, I'm mostly thinking about things like Vampire, stuff like that. I don't know. Good question. I am very much attracted to MMOs and RPGs though. But I mostly go there for the story. And when the game allows you to build interestingly in, you know, not in the fact of I do more fire damage or I do more ice damage, but I'm better at speaking, or, you know, I'm better at stealth, or I have special ways of avoiding situations. I love that. But not so much of just like, oh, piercing damage and magic damage and, you know, percentages. We're looking for a turtle. Where's Xanark? Ah, that's where Xanark is. Oof. I expect us to struggle a lot less with levels soon enough. But once we hit like level 50 story for realsies, we're gonna be struggle with boredom instead, because there's... You know how I had to fetch cheese at one point? There's quite a bit of that in the level 50 story. But then it gets so much better. We maybe still got to see some raids, maybe. I would like to show you guys Coil. I would like to show you Alexander Normal as well, because it also has quite a nice little quirky story. And then there's gonna be Shadowbringers as well. It's quite exciting. I might see Shadowbringers for the first time on this character, which will be something because I normally do it on my main. One more turtle. And then we're gonna go and slaughter milk things. Also, I'm very torn about should I do Tali legitimately or not. Mostly because it's such a low-level dungeon, but at the same time, I do not like skipping those. East Shroud. Start from East Shroud. Where are you, East Shroud? Sylphlands. Pretty sure I know where that is. Then we will need at least one more leveling roulette. Maybe I'll do the leveling roulette, and maybe by some miracle we're gonna land on Halatali and I will be like, ah! This is what I wanted to show you guys! Halatali! I maybe should have done that earlier because I could have landed on Aurum Vale. You really like the game. There's nothing wrong with it. There's a lot of games that I like. But I would be like, you should totally try this. It's a very fringe thing. Sylphlands are all the way up there. Oh, it's so shiny. Yellow carbuncle works better in here than the blue one. It's better with the whole environment. Too bad that level 41 ones don't count. We could just stop and start killing. This looks like the right place. Don't see any of them yet, though. Any of them this way? Shouldn't be that hard to find. Well, that's a new one. And it's a higher level, so maybe we're going the right way. I would assume that the milky things are at least level 48. If not higher. Not here. Here? Could also be over there or over there. Nope, nothing that we're looking for. A fate though. Sometimes those fates are like really hard to find. Some of them you need to unlock specific things, others you need for self-daily quests. Because they're Final Fantasy games. Yeah, I love music in 14. They did make quite a lot of good tracks. Oh yeah, I was speaking about fates. Yeah, some of them you actually need specifically for like self-daily, and with self-daily you're kinda like, ah, I could just get to rep the next day, so it's okay. But with some things where you needed to unlock a 24 man or something, you're like, I must wait for this fate. And those fates sometimes take like 2 hours to pop. So yeah. Not all great memories in this area. Did I check over there? Probably didn't. Should be somewhere around here. I mean, we are in the right area. Just struggling to find the enemy completely. Don't think I went down there. Yeah, I remember infamous boar fate and everybody waiting for it. We used to make boar puns. While waiting on the boar fate. Like, this is so boring. Well, I suppose the good thing about modern technology is that you can always tab out and put Netflix on. But those fates would melt so fast that you're like, if I do this, what if I miss it? I swear, hunting log, you said that it's somewhere over here. These shrouds of lands. Milkroot sapling. That would really suggest that we're heading in the right direction. Found it. It's always funny when your enemy is either a boar or a bear. Because both of these have a lot of puns. This is unbearable, get it? That's one. Oh, I'm so glad to have found them. They're in quite a nice location as well, because mostly it's just them. Dad jokes ahoy! Oh, come on, bear with me. Pretty sure I took off my tank stance. I did. Ah! Must have been the vulnerability thing that they did. I was like, I'm not hitting for very much. Could you come on over here? Somewhere where your friends don't follow. Also, I like how they asked me to kill 5 of them, but only 4 exist. Oh, one respawn. Good, good. That's always also fun, like, kill me 25 of this. Oh, there's only 3 on the whole map? Which one are they doing? Ah! Oh god. We should probably try to help them. That is one of those fates that grant you an achievement. Well, hey, level 48. Okay, so first thing, we should go all the way around. And reach the poor guy that's doing a multi-man fate on his own. And duo a multi-man fate. Yeah! It's always the bestest. That lone man over there is doing very well. Not well enough that they don't need help, but just well enough that, you know, not gonna take forever. And oh god, I can hear the kids outside and I absolutely hate them. My neighbor lets their kids play in the corridor. And they tend to play really loudly. So it's not like they even go outside and play. No, they play in the corridor. That gives me confidence. Seeing the whole thing move. The whole big fate thing. It gives achievement and you do like multi-man fates as well. Ah! There is 2 people. 3 people. kids in the neighborhood that really annoy me. Oh cool, well, there's all 5 of us in here. I think it's general event music. I don't actually understand why people try and level a DPS or a tank or something if they hate the leveling process. I mean, if you truly dislike it, just don't do it. There's probably better things you can do with your time. Best one by far is the Moogle Mug. Yay! I got a cure! I think there's 6 of us here now? Yeah. Imagine that. Oh, and also all the Alexander themes, those are really good. I'm a completionist, so I often find that I need to finish everything, and when I can't, I get annoyed. It's especially annoying when old zones get new quests for me. Because I'm all like, I did everything. Ah! More things popped out. Because you just want to check it off, like, yeah, I did that zone, I did that zone, I did that zone. Because I don't have it summoned. I don't have any veggies on me, for one thing. You need those Grishal greens to summon them. And I never use them. Because it's like, eh! Oh, I need to go! I get to greed, and then summon it. Such a drag. Feels like his health is falling so slowly, and it's not. That's a bit the annoying bit for me with modern RPGs. They love repopulating the places with quests. Witcher 3 was driving me nuts, and World of Final Fantasy drove me somewhat nuts as well. But you come back and there's like new things to catch and stuff, and they're like, grr, stop repopulating the world, game. Yay! Achievement. Lazy down, really. And I got a pet. A pet that I remember actually being really, really cheap. When my husband started playing, both of us started playing, we bought a whole bunch of pets off the auction house, and it was just the end of Realm Reborn. The Heaven's Sword was just around the corner. And these things, these little babies were like 5,000 gil. Yeah, I have it because it was like 65% off on Black Friday. I liked the idea of it. I hate the execution, mostly because it's a complete laggy mess at the moment. I just hope that they're gonna optimize it better. Western Channel on Cape Westwind. Then Eastern Lenosia, and then we have finished our whole hunting log! And yeah, I also have a baby black chocobo. I'm pretty sure that used to be subscription rewards. I think I got most of them. Was subbed for a very long time. And later they changed the system so that you don't get subscription rewards. It's part of like the... Yeah, it's part of the achievement NPC. Well, there is some robot NPCs. Don't know if they count, but once again, my biggest complaint is just how broken it is and the performance. And hey, the Moogle theme! I'm waiting a minute. This is a store-bought mount and it's the only way to get that theme. It also plays during a Moogle Mog fight. And this is... I think the mount is called like a Moogle Queen. And I had to have it because this is the only way that I can get the theme while flying around. My previous guild leader, wait, my previous raid leader, the very first one that I ever had, knew this song word for word. Leave me alone, you silly thing! Only want to kill very specific ones. No! He just knew it, so word for word. Okay, they insist on all coming at once. And that dude goes away. Good. Because this is annoying enough as it is. if you're fighting anything above your level, you can miss, and that's annoying. No, actually, at the moment, it's exactly my level. Well, hey. Let's see. Don't see any more of them that way. No, we ran past one of them. Come on. There we go. But I have just you. Thank you! That's so nice of you. Coming alone without friends like this? Yeah. I'm not streaming it on Steam, but I am playing it on Steam. And I'm also streaming it to Twitch. Maybe our other one respawned yet? No? Oh, we shook them off all except for one. That's good enough, I guess. You still have to log into their launcher either way. Like Steam just launches the launcher. And that is nice. It has great controls for an MMO as well. Like, I know that my husband loves playing it on his controller. And it's probably the best MMO that you can play on controller. Could I like stop missing? That would be great. Well, now the PS3 support is kinda done. You can play it on PS4. PS3 is old. We're at 3 out of 5. If this dude respawned, then the one that we killed right after over there should respawn too. It just did. Sort of remember just doing this, just running from one of them to the other. Ah, evasion is enhanced. That would explain a lot of things. And then we'll have one more spot to kill them in. And that will be it for our hunting log. We will have completed it. Kinda shame that they didn't add like more for Heavensward and Stormblood to the hunting log. Mostly because it was such a nice way of getting XP. Okay, the last one is normally somewhere around here, right? I think it's gonna respawn at some point. I'm sure of it. You can check your phone while waiting on a respawn. You can check your email. You can try and scratch your computer case. So many interesting things you can do. Come here. Come on. You must die, for 5 other people need to die also. Eastern Manasi. Can there be a... I wanted to call them Imperials, but that would be wrong. Where the hell could there be some soldiers in Anasi? Alright. Agely's Wise. That's the Agely sliver. I would say that probably likely over here, considering that that's a castrum. Oh, there we go. Found it. I'll run out of those free teleports sometime soon. No, I'm just doing this for XP, man. Nothing personal, just it's said to kill a blonde woman that's 5 feet tall over here. So you went out and did it, yeah? Don't you like completing lists? Crystal. Big crystal. Didn't even have to go that far to find the first one. Come here. Come on. And please no evading. That is such a blurry crystal. Death be upon ye. Need to find 5 more. I should probably use the entrance. There looks like to be a wall that might stop me from progressing that way. No, I'm not high! It's perfectly normal. Don't you kill for experience? You come in and murder everybody and it's fun. That is not how the world works. Yes, it is. Don't tell me what to do. Stupid patrol walked into me. Nothing abnormal here. Everybody's given a list to do for their class. So if you're less rich, you may be killing some rabbits. If you're more rich, you may be killing some people, you know. Completely normal. Heard a thing that sounded vaguely like a phone going off, but that can't be right. One of my white cats is sleeping on a white t-shirt as well, which makes you completely unable to say where the shirt ends and the cat begins. It's a very interesting view to view upon if you look to your left. Yeah, this is totally how society functions. Do we have any more of them cohort Lecuriers people in particular? You see, if I was this man, I would right now be screaming help me, and all of the people in the area would theoretically aggro on me. Oh, it's done the washing, so hopefully not. Unless ghosts have set it up to go again. I mean, as much as that would be helpful, that laundry's already done. Doesn't need doing again. Like, serious, your buddy is just like right over there, but no. You're not gonna scream for help, you're just gonna be like, yeah, sure. I'm gonna die peacefully in this corner to this warrior flight. At the same time, his buddy should be able to see me unless he has really bad eyesight. He upped his own damage, I reduced it. Oh, don't slow me. It's not very nice. Maybe that is what it is. Maybe they like hate each other and they're like, serves him, right? I wanted to be in his position, but no! I got to be the person with the axe. One more. That one more is obviously not gonna be this way. So let's just try going back and to see if any of them have respawned yet. See, that's not a normal part of life, respawning. What, you say you don't get back up after dying? What's wrong with you? Alternatively, chances are they can't do that and they're just like repositioning a new recruit in this place really, really fast. this poor sod was kind of in the way. Come here. Come here! Let's have a nice battle on the hillside. Do I have a teleport towards my guild house? I'm teleported this time. Well, that's nice. I just wanted to check. I thought that I haven't been there in a while, so I kind of want to see what they did with the house. Anything at all? Hooray! That was the last of our hunting log. Yep. Oh, yes, I do. I want to repair, and I'm mostly gonna be logging off for tonight, and we can do one leveling roulette tomorrow, and hopefully just continue the main quest. Hopefully we're not gonna be lacking XP to hit level 50, because if we do, I might get a bit upset. But I don't think we will. I know that there's a few instances take quite a while at the end of main scenario. I don't remember if they're level 50 or level 49. Okay, that's nice. But that's another thing that Final Fantasy does, instant housing. So I can't teleport to my main's house because I'm not on my main. And yes, I do own a house. I have my own house in the Goblet. I bought it. But I can't teleport to my guild house. Ah, as I see it, you haven't done absolutely anything with the friggin' place. Means that at some point I'll have to decorate it. It expires quite fast now. You only need to be inactive for like 90 days for your house to be taken away. Which means that in most servers, you will see undesirable plots. On most times. Desirable plots include The Mist and the Japanesey place. I'm trying to remember what it is. Yeah, they just take your plot away. And I did lose one like that. I lost my guild house like that as well. But it means that the active players can go and get themselves a house. Which is preferable than, you know, inactive players holding a house at all times. Of course, preferably, you would just have houses for everyone, but that isn't how this game works. You can reclaim like 70% of your money if you come back in time period, which is like another 90 days. But after that it is lost. I lost the money that I paid for my small house on Odin. I didn't lose the money that we paid for my free company, but it was my officer that claimed it and not me. Hey, at least somebody claimed it. See, I just thought that this is something I could show off. Housing districts. And you can go here and enjoy the sea. Look at the view. Oh, it's a way to make you stay subbed. You can swim. And there's another thing. If you do not have enough to get a house, small houses in the Mist where we are in the Japanesey district will always be taken. Literally all houses will always be taken. But you still wanna have somewhere to live, you can buy an apartment. Oh yeah, that's something that happened in Stormblood. In Heavensward you learned how to fly, in Stormblood you learned how to swim. And once we're going through the story, we're gonna learn how to dive as well. But yeah, if you cannot afford a house, you can also attempt to get an apartment. And we can visit somebody's apartment. And apartments are more like free company rooms, which is just like a limited amount of space like this, but this is still something nice. I mean, maybe you can't afford a house. Maybe you can't find one free. There's always free ones in the goblet. Just saying. Everybody hates the goblet. And you can live over here. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna be stopping. We're gonna leave ourselves here, and then when we come back, we're gonna do a leveling roulette. And then we're gonna continue the main story. So thank you very much for watching. And hopefully, see you tomorrow.